Hi, Melanie. I'm providing your feedback for your informative speech. So here we go, a screen share. And I will say that, yeah, it was a live recording. I will talk to you about the time a little later, but then I did see 6 audience members. Initially, you were not pinned, and then later on, you were pinned. And then I did see you kind of taking a little bit more space than your peers. The peers could have been slightly more in the smaller windows, and you could have had a larger presence, but that's okay. I was able to see you. I would have liked to see a straight view of you, or where not look kind of you were trying to look down, so that would have it would have been more helpful if you looked straight at the camera and had a straight angle capture. Next is I didn't get to see your note cards, but and I didn't look at the end of your video, so I don't know whether you showed the note cards at that point or not, but that's okay. I didn't take any points off that one at all. So I did see, I mean, there was nothing in regards to your audio or visual quality. I think both were fine. I did see that you did use great audience engagement strategies. You had a reasonable eye contact. Again, the eye contact, I would have been able to judge your eye contact even more had you gone back from the had you kind of captured your image by going more back towards the room and giving more space between the you and the camera. However, I was able to see that you were trying to look at the camera. There was vocal variety, there were high tone and low tone, and a use of plenty of gestures and not movement as in you weren't moving within your within the frame that you were present, but then you did use a lot of gestures. Not so much of movement, but I did see a lot of gestures that were used. Use of descriptive and engaging language, use of facial expression could have been upped more. I did see that the pace of the speech was great. The flow was very effective, like a conversation. There was a really remarkable improvement in terms of vocalized pauses. So kudos to you for that one. I didn't see any vocalized pauses that was distracting in this speech. Effective use of silence was there in key places where you felt that, any kind of use silence to kind of transition between points. So I did see that as well. Now, in terms of visual aids for your speech was the most interesting. The reason is that I would say, because because of my learning style, the kind of visual aids that you that you showed was very appealing to me, in the sense that I did see that you had I would probably say that the visual aids kind of would appeal to a social thinker. It would definitely appeal to a social thinker who thinks in terms of, what does this image, or what does this concept mean to me? What could it mean to others? So that's a social thinker. The analytical thinker, I would probably say a conceptual thinker. When you showed the last visual aid, which is the thought of a piece, and peace and meditation is a very conceptual thing. So I think you appeal to a conceptual thinker as well. I would probably have some kind of a visual aid to kind of appeal to a structural thinker, maybe a point by point, how are the things that you want to do? What are the things that you need to do in order to get into meditation? That would probably be more conducive to a structural thinker, but I definitely feel that you did appeal to a social thinker and a conceptual thinker, and with the poses that you had. This is what happens when you do meditation. Again, a lot of movement there, movement as in a lot of gestures to kind of show what you need to do, and I think that kind of appealed to an analytical thinker as well. So I think your visuals was quite good. I didn't see that you were on time, so I did not see your speech beyond 6 minutes 30 seconds. So I stopped viewing it there, but then I did see the later part of it, but I didn't consider that for a grade. So that's at 60 minutes 30 seconds. I didn't see anything beyond that. So be more cognizant of your time requirement. Remember, you have only It's a 6-minute speed, so you can either go under 30 seconds or over 30 seconds, but not any more than that. Okay, so that's about it. Hopefully this is helpful. Thank you.